Hello my friends. Today's video comes from a conversation that stayed with me for a long time. I once sat with a 92-year-old man who spoke slowly, thoughtfully, and without regret. Not because life had been easy, but because he had finally understood what truly mattered. He said something simple that I never forgot. Most of the things we worry about in our 50s and 60s don't matter later. But the things we ignore, our health, our habits, and our relationships, matter the most. In this video, I want to share 10 life lessons he taught me. These lessons are not about perfection. They are about aging with strength, peace of mind, and dignity. And along the way, we will also talk about something many people overlook: how everyday foods quietly affect the aging body, sometimes helping us stay strong, and sometimes slowly causing damage without obvious warning signs. So take a moment, relax, and let's begin. Lesson number 1. Your body keeps the score of your habits. In our 50s and 60s, it's easy to believe we still have plenty of time to fix our health later. Many people say, "I feel fine now." But according to long-term health studies, the effects of diet and lifestyle often appear years later, in the form of fatigue, joint pain, muscle weakness, or heart problems. The 92-year-old man told me, "I didn't get sick suddenly. I slowly became unhealthy without noticing." One of the biggest reasons is food. Common foods that silently damage aging bodies include highly processed snacks, sugary drinks, and desserts, refined white flour products, excess fried foods. These foods increase inflammation in the body and make recovery slower as we age. What to eat instead? Whole foods, like vegetables and fruits. Simple proteins, such as eggs, lentils, fish, or yogurt. Whole grains, instead of refined flour. Healthy fats from nuts and olive oil. The goal is not strict dieting, it's giving the body the nutrients it needs to repair itself. Lesson number 2. Energy matters more than weight. Many people in their 50s focus only on weight. But after 60, energy becomes far more important than the number on the scale. Low energy is often not just aging, it can come from unstable blood sugar caused by poor food choices. Breakfasts high in sugar or refined carbs may give quick energy, but they often lead to crashes later in the day. The result: fatigue, irritability, and less motivation to move. Instead, balanced meals that include protein, fiber, and healthy fats help maintain steady energy throughout the day. The man told me something wise. When I started eating for strength instead of taste alone, I felt younger without trying. Let's continue with the next lesson, one that many people don't realize until everyday movements begin to feel harder. Lesson number 3. Strength is lost quietly and regained slowly. The 92-year-old man told me something very honest. I didn't notice when I became weaker. I only noticed when things became difficult. After the age of 50, muscle loss naturally begins. This is a normal part of aging. But it becomes much worse when the body doesn't move enough or doesn't receive the right nutrition. Weak muscles don't just affect appearance. They affect balance, walking speed, joint stability, and even metabolism. Many older adults begin avoiding movement because of mild pain or fatigue. Unfortunately, this creates a cycle. Less movement leads to more weakness, and more weakness leads to less independence. Food plays a major role here as well. Foods that worsen muscle loss. Highly processed snacks. Meals lacking protein. Excess sugar and sugary drinks. These foods provide calories, but very little nourishment for muscle repair. Better choices for maintaining strength: eggs, beans, fish, or yogurt for protein. Leafy vegetables rich in minerals. Adequate water throughout the day. And movement does not need to be intense. A daily walk, light stretching, or simple chair exercises can send a powerful message to the body. Stay strong. Lesson number 4. The body needs recovery more than effort. In our younger years, we believe pushing harder always brings better results. But after 60, recovery becomes just as important as activity or sleep. Heavy late meals and constant stress prevent the body from repairing itself. Many seniors experience poor sleep without realizing that evening habits play a big role. Common mistakes that disturb sleep: heavy or fried dinners late at night, tea or coffee in the evening, sugary snacks before bed. These keep the nervous system active when it should be slowing down. Better evening habits include light dinners with vegetables and protein, warm milk or herbal tea, reducing screen time before sleep. Good sleep helps repair muscles, improve memory, and support heart health. As we continue these lessons, one thing becomes very clear. Aging well is not only about food or exercise. It is also deeply connected to how we feel emotionally and how connected we remain to others. Lesson number 5. Loneliness slowly affects the body. The 92-year-old man said something many people don't expect. The hardest part of getting older wasn't pain. It was silence. After retirement, children moving away, or losing close friends, many older adults experience long periods of isolation. And while loneliness feels emotional, it also affects physical health. Research has shown that long-term loneliness can increase stress hormones, weaken immunity, and even affect heart health. When people feel alone, they often stop cooking healthy meals. Convenience foods become common. Packaged snacks, sugary foods, or quick processed meals. These foods may feel comforting in the moment, but increase inflammation and reduce energy over time. Healthier alternatives include sharing meals with family or neighbors when possible, staying socially active, even through small daily conversations, preparing simple fresh meals instead of relying on processed foods. Human connection supports health more than many people realize. Lesson number 6. Your body needs different fuel after 60. One of the biggest mistakes people make is eating the same way they did in their 30s and 40s. As metabolism slows, the body needs fewer calories but more nutrients. This means quality becomes more important than quantity. Foods that quietly cause problems after 60. Excess salt from packaged foods, sugary drinks, deep-fried foods, highly refined carbohydrates. These contribute to high blood pressure, joint discomfort, and energy crashes. Better choices include fresh vegetables and fruits, whole grains, healthy fats like nuts and olive oil, lean protein sources. The goal is not restriction. The goal is nourishment. By now, you can see a pattern. The lessons that matter most later in life are often simple, but easy to overlook when life feels busy. Let's continue. Lesson number 7. Independence depends on small daily habits. Many people believe independence is lost suddenly. In reality, it slowly fades when daily habits disappear. Skipping walks, sitting for long hours, eating whatever is convenient, avoiding movement because of minor aches. Over time, muscles weaken, balance decreases, and everyday activities start feeling harder. And once again, nutrition plays a huge role. Foods that weaken energy and muscles. Sugary snacks and packaged treats. Meals low in protein. Highly refined carbohydrates. These foods create energy spikes, followed by crashes, making the body feel heavier and less capable. What helps maintain independence? Include protein in every meal. Fresh vegetables and fruits. Light daily exercise like walking or stretching. Even small, consistent efforts tell the body, I want to stay strong and capable. Lesson number 8. Recovery and rest are not optional. When we are younger, recovery seems automatic. After 60, the body recovers more slowly. A late night, heavy meal, or stressful week can leave you drained for days. Ignoring this slows progress and increases the risk of illness. Tips for better recovery. Consistent meal times. Balanced portions. Hydration throughout the day. Gentle, daily activity rather than extreme workouts. Think of your body as a long-term partner. The better you treat it daily, the better it serves you over time. If you've stayed with me this far, you already understand something important. Aging is not just about years passing. It's about learning what truly deserves your energy, your attention, and your care. Let's continue with the final 2 lessons. These are the ones many people say they understand only when time begins to feel more precious. Lesson number 9. Worry steals more time than problems ever do. One of the most common regrets shared by people in their 70s, 80s, and 90s is this: I spent too many years worrying about things that never happened. Worry feels like preparation, but often it only drains peace from the present moment. Financial worries, family worries, health worries, many of them never unfold the way we imagine. And constant stress affects the aging body more deeply. It raises blood pressure, disturbs sleep, and weakens the immune system. This doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities. It means learning the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. Helpful habits include limiting negative news consumption, spending time outdoors, practicing slow breathing or quiet reflection, focusing on daily gratitude instead of future fear. Many older adults say their happiest years began when they stopped trying to control everything and started appreciating simple moments. Peace of mind is not found when problems disappear. It appears when worry loses its power. Lesson number 10. Time becomes the most valuable thing you own. At 92, people rarely talk about money, status, or achievements. They talk about time with family. Time spent laughing. Time wasted on anger that no longer matters. The truth is simple, but powerful. Most people believe they have more time than they actually do. This realization is not meant to create fear. It's meant to create clarity. Eat the healthier meal today. Call the person you've been meaning to call. Move your body while it still moves easily. Say what needs to be said while you still can. Because aging is not only about loss, it is also about understanding what truly matters. And those who learn this early live with fewer regrets later. If there is one message to take from today's video, it is this: small daily choices shape the quality of later years. What you eat, how you move, how you rest, and how you think. All of it quietly builds your future. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message helped you, share it with someone who may need to hear it today. And remember, it's never too late to make small changes that lead to a better